Let's get right to the action.
Will kick this away to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Begin with a quick throw to the left. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. The back's got it. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Dropping back. It's Clark. It's a short completion at the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Joyner. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Handoff from the shotgun. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner and create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a 1st down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab made by the tight end. Oh, and he's ruled down right there. They lose yardage on that play.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
And a strong opening drive here, but now they face 3rd down in the red zone. Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The Bears looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. back to throw. It's Kitna bringing pressure. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Running through the tackle. Runs into the teeth of that defense. Picks up just a couple yards. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Throwing off play action. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Offense ready to start this drive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Trying the old counter play here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Where those counter plays are tough on a defense, defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Catch is made. Room to run here. They finally stop him, and now before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. That's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
And the Bears getting set on 1st and 10. And the back now goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Past the 10. Touchdown, Blazers. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Clark. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
First down here for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Lawrence. And tackled after a small pickup there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The shotgun running play call. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking downfield. It's Clark. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
They'll kick it away here. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And here's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And a handoff as they run the counter play. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, UAB.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's an option look. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? The defense has got it. Touchdown, Blazers. A huge defensive score. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Handoff here from the shotgun. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
First down and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Clark. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So second down after the incompletion. Toss play to the outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch is made down the middle. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Looking to pass. It's Clark. Quick throw testing the middle. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Handoff to the back. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Turns it loose downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Jacobs. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Good job there finding the back of that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Gain of 1. Good enough for first down.
And the Blazers will have 1st and 10 here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Blazers are in the red zone. It's a blitz look here from the defense. And at first down, they go right back to him. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Clark. He'll take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Grab down the middle. It's Joyner. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The Bears come to the line in a hurry up. They keep him guessing with a run. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Joyner. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So that wraps up an uneventful first half. We'll take a break and hope for more excitement in the second half ahead. And the Bears will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Jacobs. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. QB bootlegs here. On the run here, lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Ferguson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Gain of 19 on the play. And that's good enough for a first down.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his first down. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a draw to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Scanning the field, it's Kitna. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
QB decides to keep it here.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. He'll hand it off. And the Blazers pick up enough for a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
And first down for the offense.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Brought down at the 33-yard line. Brings up second down.
Important second down play coming up. They'll run it here. He gets loose. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And the Blazers line up on 1st and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Grab down the middle. It's Ferguson.
The pass on second down. Caught by the tight end. Pickup of 12. Good enough for a first down.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback still with the football. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. But I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. He's found some room at the 45. Here he goes. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Second down coming up.
The Bears move into the red zone. Here comes a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They're going to run the option. Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up first and goal at the 7.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
And the Bears looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's a quick grab. Powering through the defender. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Well, Kirk, UAB has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. UAB offense back out there. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? Fighting off the defender. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. It's a draw. He's past the marker and still going. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
They'll try the option play here. Oh, the ball comes loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
To the air, it's Clark. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
He's got a man down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Bears lining up here on first and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass, it's Clark. Near the goal line. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's fourth down.
Fourth down coming up.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grinding away with the running game. Run it up the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Testing the right side here. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to throw. It's Kitna. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Blazers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking for some space. It's Jacobs. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Oh, a reverse. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, UAB.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Clark. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Offense getting ready for what could be their last drive. Time ticking away in the last quarter. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the Bears will try to keep this drive moving. clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
The Bears will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. So they make the tackle what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Well, they had some high hopes, Kirk, coming into this game. They practiced well, prepared well, they were optimistic, but things just did not work out, and that's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent just made more plays than they did, plain and simple. But there's a lot to learn from losses like this, and the smart coaches know how to use them to motivate their team moving forward.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.